Testing, 1, 2. All right, here we go. All right, hey everybody, welcome to the Big Blue Sports Podcast tonight. As always, I'm your host, Lando the Sportsman. How y'all doing tonight? We're gonna have a quick, easy show tonight. Won't be too long. But first, I want to say thank y'all for everyone that has watched the show from Tuesday. That was probably one of our best shows yet. It was very very entertaining. A lot of great opinions, and I'm hoping to continue with that moving forward. Because for the next good about 5 to 8 months, it's gonna be a lot of football, lots of football, and we'll have some baseball in there too because the baseball postseason will be going on. But guys, as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I mean, I really appreciate it. Number of subscribers is growing by the day. And as I said before, I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for always tuning in or watching the after broadcast. Got a few topics to discuss. There's a couple games. I'll mainly be talking about just football and baseball tonight. But as always, I'm going to get into football. As I said, as we discussed on Tuesday's show, we said football is right around the corner. College football is 2 weeks away. Well, yeah, 2 weeks away. Yeah, it's sort of the end of the month. It'll be the last Saturday of August is when the official college football season will start. It'll be Army versus Notre Dame, so it should be a really good game. But I do want to say I'm super excited for this upcoming football season. There's so much great things to look forward to. College and NFL. With the NFL, I just saw that my buddy Brooks, shout out to Brooks, he sent me a cool TikTok video earlier today about the Saints. It was a video describing how good their personnel is and everything like that. They signed Kareem Hunt and Anthony Barr, which I really like that. Kareem Hunt, I don't think he's the same running back as he was with the Kansas City Chiefs or with the Cleveland Browns, but he does provide a good presence in the locker room and on the field. So our running back room looks solid with Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller, and now we have Kareem Hunt who will be helping out in the backfield because Alvin Kamara will be suspended for the first 3 games, so he'll miss the Titans, Panthers, and Packers. He'll miss those 3 games, which I think will be fine in those first 3 games. I can see us going either 3-0 or 2-1 in the first 3 games, so we should be pretty solid. I mean, our offense looks terrific, and on the other side of football, I really like the addition of Anthony Barr. He's a veteran too. He's been in the league for a good while, around 8-9 seasons. He's played with the Vikings and Cowboys. The last team he played for was with the Cowboys. I think it was a great pickup because we can use some more veteran leadership at linebacker. Because now we'll have Demario Davis and Anthony Barr lined up on the same side of the football in our linebacking core. So that helps out a lot. I love that a lot. It should be a great year for the Saints. Like I said, I'm going to put my faith in Dennis Allen, our head coach, because hey, what choice do we have? We have to, we believe Saints fans. We bleed black and gold. We have to go all the way. I do believe that Dalvin Cook still remains unsigned. Hopefully that will change soon. I don't think he'll miss the regular season yet. There's no way he'll miss the regular season. Ain't no way. That's just mind-boggling. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. All right, we're back up and running. And I do wanted to talk about there's 2 preseason games that are coming on today. One just finished. It was the first game was the Texans and the Patriots. The Texans won 20-9. C.J. Stroud was that was his first start. CJ, it looks like CJ didn't really get to do much. For passing wise, he was 2 of 14 for 13 yards and 1 pick. So that's not really much you can do with that. Then Davis Mills and Case Keenum played. David Mills was 9 of 12 for 99 yards and a touchdown. Case Keenum was 9 of 14 for 7 yards and a touchdown. I'll dig it. Devin Singletary, that's where he plays for? Houston? Oh, how about that? Let's take a look at the Patriots. So they had Zappe, Cunningham, and McSorley. Mac Jones was not playing tonight. They'll probably let him play like in the last preseason game just to get his rhythm back. But they're giving a lot of these young guys an opportunity to play, which that's what the preseason's for. You want to figure out who the best players you want on your roster. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, Bailey Zappe was 12 of 14 for 79 yards. Cunningham was 3 of 4 for 19 yards, and Tracy McSorley, he was 1 of 3 for 4 yards, so he only completed 1 pass. Thornton, Nixon, Strong, J.J. Taylor, Kayshon Boutte he was drafted by the Patriots. He had 2 receptions for 7 yards. You can figure it. I mean, it's just the first game. They're still trying to get some things worked out. And a game that's going to be happening, or that's happening right now, the Vikings and the Seahawks. That's the last preseason game tonight. So we should see a lot going on there. Let's see. Looks like the Vikings will have the ball first. They're struggling a little bit. Nate Mullins is 0-2 for right now. Yeah. I mean, we don't really want to worry about preseason too much, but ultimately at the end, it's just for NFL coaches and GMs to figure out what players they want on their roster so they can get down to 53 at the start of the regular season. Which the opening game, or the game to open up the season for the NFL, will be the Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. That should be a really great game. We needed to see Patrick Mahomes on opening day, and just seeing how well the Lions, if they improved since last season. I want to believe in them. Like, I really feel like they're on the come up. I believe Dan Campbell, their head coach, has done a tremendous job. Being able to help out Jared Goff, who was traded to the Lions after the Rams and Lions just switched quarterbacks. And I know the Rams have won a Super Bowl, but it wasn't really because of Matthew Stafford why they won the Super Bowl. It was a combination of Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham, and Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was a big, significant part of that. And guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe to your boy. And then looking at the rest of the preseason schedule, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 preseason games tomorrow. So a lot of NFL football action to watch. We got the Steelers and Bucks. All these games are late games. So the first 3 games will start, or first 4 games will start at 6:30, and then the last game will be at 9:00. So the first 4 games, Steelers and Bucks, Falcons and Dolphins, Packers and Bengals, Giants and Lions, Commanders and Browns. And then the last game will be the Broncos versus the Cardinals. So that'll be the late game around 9. I'll probably watch a couple of those if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to watch all of them, or I'll probably watch the highlights of all these games. But I'm just ready, like everybody else. I'm ready for the regular season to kick off. And I saw earlier today that Colin Simmons has committed to Texas. He was a top 10 recruit this year, and he was trying to decide between LSU or Texas, and he wound up going to Texas. So very little hurt by that, but I think we'll be fine. I'm really excited about LSU, the LSU Tigers this year. They are ranked number 5. So I mean, hey, being ranked in the top 5 is a really, really huge deal. That's awesome for them. I think they really deserve it. I believe they have a tremendous offense. They did a really great job of getting some great offensive linemen. LSU's offensive line is ranked in the top 10 this year as far as rankings or preseason rankings go. They're ranked number 8. So I mean, hey, that's pretty solid. They have a great offensive lineman that they got from 2022 that are still there. They picked up a really great lineman from the state of Louisiana up north. Really solid athlete. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to drink a lot more water lately. Yeah, but of course the LSU Tigers will be opening up against the Florida State Seminoles as last year. Hopefully the game won't go as it did last year, and I won't have to almost want to break my television in half. But hey, we'll see. I'm really expecting great things. I really like what Brian Kelly has done over there. I mean, being as we discussed before, or as with my guest, Brian Kelly was, I mean, his first year, he led the Tigers to a 9-3 season. They won their bowl game against Purdue, and they got to the SEC championship game, which was incredible. Nobody was expecting that. After a couple games, we lost to top tier opponents, and then we managed to beat Alabama late in the season, which that was a fantastic game. See. Yeah, guys. I don't know, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all really happy? Are y'all excited about the upcoming football season this year with NFL and college? Anything that sticks out in your mind? Leave a comment down below. And I do want to say with college, you notice that there's these conferences that are switching out or going to a different conference. For instance, Colorado is moving out of their conference. I believe they want to move into where they want to move into the ACC where Clemson, Florida State, and all of them are. And then, of course, we got Texas and Oklahoma that are moving to the SEC in 2025. I know I've said Oklahoma will struggle if they join the SEC, but looking back at it now, I believe that I think Texas will have a tough time adjusting to the SEC teams, which is just mainly because, I mean, yeah, Texas they always have a great football program, but they never, I mean, their opponents that they played over the years, I mean, just naming off their top tier opponents. I mean, obviously they have a rivalry with Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Texas Tech. They don't really play the top tier schools like the SEC teams do. I mean, SEC, I mean, you have so many: LSU, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee. I'll even throw Vanderbilt up in there, even though the only reason why Vanderbilt's in the SEC is because of how much money they produce as a university. But Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma will be okay. They always get great tier players. They're able to play with some great teams. I think Oklahoma had played against a couple SEC teams last season, and they matched up pretty well. It wasn't a blowout. They were able to keep pace for pace. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how I feel about all these teams moving to different conferences. I know why they're doing it, but what they don't realize is that they're messing up the conferences that they were in. Because now nobody is going now. Because now these other universities that were in certain conferences, they're going to have to find a way to get publicity or be able to get these good TV deals. Because every college university or every college football team wants to be broadcasted on live television for the people to watch. They want all these athletes want to be recognized and showcased for the talent they have and for the love of the game. So I mean, I see where the frustration is coming from. Like the 3 days ago, I saw a quote from watching ESPN. It was on the very bottom. Washington State's athletic director was saying that it's going to be hard for them to try to get their games televised or get good TV deals because nobody in their conference they had teams like Colorado and USC. No, USC wasn't in there. USC was in the. Well, no, wait. I think USC was. That's another school that's one of the leave out of their conference too. Is USC. I think USC wants to move into the same conference as Clemson and Florida State and North Carolina, all of them. Which I mean, hey man, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, but hopefully it won't affect too badly all these other universities that are trying to get recognized. We'll see how it goes this year. Let's see what else. Oh yes, Jim Jim Harbaugh would be suspended for a good while for Michigan. They apparently he violated or had recruiting violations, and he wasn't reporting certain incidences or circumstances during the COVID year. I don't know. It was some whack crap. I mean, I don't think it to be too serious. I think Jim Harbaugh is going to try to appeal, which I think he's working on that right now. So hopefully he can get that overturned. But it's just like all these rules and crap that NCAA has. It took him forever to approve the NIL deals, which me personally, I was against them at first because I truly believe that if players were receiving all this money while they're at college, I would believe they'd let the money go to their head and they would just do stupid shit or waste the money due diligently and or indulgently. Sorry, and it would just not be a great formula. It would be a formula of disaster. But hey, I'll admit I was wrong. So I mean, so far so good. No college athlete has done anything ridiculous. All these athletes are still super committed to playing the sport they love. Now, however, I do believe that I don't know how I feel about the transfer portal. The transfer portal has been effective in college football for a long time, but now they changed the rules to where you don't have to wait a year to play. If you transfer to another university, you could play right away. And a lot of college coaches have complained about it because it kind of messes up recruiting or where you want players in certain areas, or teams can be able to get certain players that they want to just make their team legendary, make their team epic and so good. Which I mean, I can understand that, but hey, this is a new era. This is a new time for football, and they're just going to have to learn to accept it and deal with it because I don't see the rules changing anytime soon. Hey, I love football, just like every good football fan out there. Yeah, it's been like I said, I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I mean, there's a lot of looking at the top 25 rankings. We discussed about them on Tuesday. There was we read off the top 15, and then after that we looked over the top 25 overall. I mean, how crazy is it to see Tulane in the top 25? They're ranked 23rd, and then you have there was another school in there that we were a little surprised by. It wasn't TCU. It was a different team. I'll have to look it up in a second. But I mean, just seeing Tulane in the top 25 is just crazy because their football program was just god awful, and now they've just risen from the ashes and building their ranks up. I mean, hell, they almost beat Oklahoma. What was it, 2 seasons ago? They almost beat Oklahoma. That would have been huge. I think they were sick. They were just 6 points away, or 6 points away from winning, or tying it. But they would have scored and kicked the extra point. They would have won the game. Yeah, I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna look over the college football matchups real quick on August 26th. Let's see. Yep. So we have. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 games on August 26th. I'm going to read them out to you. So the first one is Navy versus Notre Dame. UTEP versus, who's that? Oh, James South University. Okay. Ohio versus San Diego State. UMass versus New Mexico State. Hawaii versus Vanderbilt. That's a SEC game. San Jose State versus USC. And then Florida International will be going up against Louisiana Tech. So you got some small school games, and you got a couple big games. Obviously, the first game with Navy and Notre Dame, that's a good one. I'm definitely gonna watch every single game on August 26th. I cannot wait. And guys, August 26th will also be the date of our first fantasy football draft that I will be broadcasting live. That's going to be with my close friends, with my boys. I'm super excited about that. I know they are. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now. It's going to be awesome. It's been a while since we all did a fantasy football draft together, but like I said, I'm super excited about it. If you're participating in fantasy football this year, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you just like, I don't know? But leave a comment down below, please. I usually don't have to do that much research for fantasy football because I keep up with a lot. But hey, nothing wrong with a little research here and there. Well, guys, let me know which of these games on August 26th for college football that you're excited about. I'll read them off one more time. Navy and Notre Dame, UTEP versus JSU, Ohio versus San Diego State, UMass versus New Mexico State, Hawaii versus Vanderbilt, San Jose State versus USC, and then Florida International versus Louisiana Tech, which my brother went to Louisiana Tech for a little bit. Go Bulldogs. That's a good engineering school. It's also where Terry Bradshaw went to college. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. Rashad Breeland. Damn. All right, I just got some stuff that just came up. Apparently, Green Bay's offensive lineman Elton Jenkins was booted from joint practice from on Wednesday. Has some two separate incidences. Apparently, he had started some brawls at a joint practice. So he told him just wait to come back. Come back with a clear head, clear mind. I mean, it happens, y'all. I mean, it's if y'all play football, you would understand this. I know I played football for a good bit too. Practice, I mean, practice is great, but I mean, there are times where your teammates, will get into it just because it could be on a coverage play, trying to catch a route, or just talking shit, and you just don't want to have it. I mean, it happens. I mean, but it's also a good learning lesson as well. I mean, hey, practice makes perfect, as they say. All right, and speaking of brawls, I watched a video earlier today of oh god, it was Jose Ramirez and Tim Anderson when they fought. fucking Jose Ramirez just laid one on and Tim Anderson. That shit was hilarious. Knocked his ass to the ground, bro. Of course, they both got suspended, and they did get fined as well. I think they both got suspended for about 3 to 4 games. It was crazy, man. And it was just from Jose Ramirez just sliding to second base, and he was under Tim Anderson, and I don't know what was happening or who said what, but it was just something so minuscule, bro. And I'm just like, wow, bro. Well, I mean, what the hell? Like, why is this crap happening? Oh, well. Oh, man. But, you guys, so, and then one more thing. I did see that, let's see. Tim, I saw some, oh, crap. Hold up. So sorry, y'all. I did see something else as well. Bashad Breeland, he's a former NFL cornerback. He doesn't play for anybody anymore. I think he's retired. Apparently, he's been arrested on a slew of charges: possession of a stolen car and possession of a stolen firearm. You don't know Bashad Breeland? Bashad Breeland played. Let's see. Oh, so sorry, y'all. Let's see. Play. Okay. 2014. Yeah, he's a free agent. So he was drafted by the Washington Redskins in 2014, and I think he played he's played with the Redskins, Packers, Vikings, and Chiefs. He did win a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs back in back in 2019? Yeah. Yeah, back in 2019 he won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. And then in 2021 he was on the practice squad for the Cardinals, but he didn't make the cut after the preseason. He was cut during the preseason. But yeah, I mean he's only been in the league for about 9 years, so this will be his 10th NFL season. If he gets signed, which I don't think so, because he's being arrested on numerous charges. So, but hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he can get his name cleared up. And guys, I saw on Twitter earlier that there was a petition that was been signed by over 70,000 Washington Redskins fans of wanting to change the name back to Redskins instead of Commanders, and the number is continuing to grow. So it looks like they want the old name back. Me personally, I never had an issue with the name. I mean, I thought the name was cool. I didn't think it was racist or harmful in any way, shape, or form. I mean, in fact, the native community living around that area was super excited about it. Like they love the logo, they love the representation, they were honored by it. But the whole reason why the name got changed is because Dan Snyder, the owner at the time, he doesn't own it anymore. He wanted a new stadium for the team, but however, his shareholders, his stockholders wouldn't give it to him unless they told him, like, you either change the name or you won't get this stadium at all. So he basically did it for that reason. Was no moral purpose or anything like that. It's all about the money, man. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm gonna go over some baseball for a little bit. Of Let me see. First, check out the games, and I'll give some shout out to. Let's see today. It gives a shout out to a couple players that have been killing the game right now. First, I want to shout out Michael Lawrenson from the Philadelphia Phillies. He pitched a no-hitter against the Nationals yesterday, which is pretty impressive. I mean, he allowed a couple walks, but the Nationals weren't able to produce any hits against him, and the Phillies won 7-0. I mean, it was cool. No-hitters are impressive, but hey, getting a perfect game is so hard. I mean, if a perfect game, you would have to not walk anybody, not hit anybody, not give up a hit. You would literally have to strike out 26 people, or get 26 or get 26 people up and down in a row for 9 innings straight. It's super hard to do. It's only been done 24 times in MLB history. Mingo Herman from the New York Yankees was the most recent player to do it this year. And I want to give a little shout out to him. He's kind of been struggling with some personal demons of his. He's actually going to rehab to get his. He has a drink. Apparently, he came out and said he has a drinking problem. He consumes too much alcohol, and he's going to rehab to get that taken care of. Which, shout out to you, man. It's finding those demons is tough, but hey, I believe in you, brother. I know you could do it. So today, the Orioles won over against the Astros 5-4. Pirates won over the Braves 7-5. That's a good win for the Pirates. Tigers won over the Twins 3-0. Guardians won over the Blue Jays 4-3. Phillies won again over the Nationals 6-2. Cardinals won over the Rays 5-2. Red Sox won over the Royals 2-0. And right now, currently, the Rockies and Dodgers are playing each other. It's the bottom of the second. Score is still 0-0. I think the Dodgers are going to come out on top, though. The Rockies are last in the NL West. And then I want to give a shout-out to Cody Bellinger for the Chicago Cubs. My man is killing the game right now. In the month of July, he had a 400 batting average with eight homers, and had and he was average, and he got on base almost every time he was up at the plate. Almost every time he was up at the plate for the month of July. My man Cody Bellinger was just killing the game, man. And so he used to play for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but this year he got signed by the Cubs, traded to the Cubs, and he's probably one of the Cubs' best player, if I want to be honest. They still have Javier Baez and Nico Horner. There's another good player on their team. Why can't I think of his name? I'll think of it in a second. Their shortstop, Dansby Swanson. I love Dansby Swanson. He's a good shortstop. He's a good hitter too. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yep. and of course the Braves are still in first place, and then the Orioles are right behind them. Man, the Orioles are just killing it, dude. Let me see. Let's check out the box score. The Orioles played against the Astros today. Check them out. Adley Rutschman, 4 times at the plate, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 RBIs. My man homered. Good for Adley. Adley's one of the best catchers in the league, but he was DH today. Wanted to give him a break. They have Adam Frazier, Austin Hayes, Royal Urias, Mountcastle, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, man. So let's see. Yeah. So McCann and Henderson or Rutschman had the most hits today. They had Kremer on the mound, and then Bautista came and finished it in the 9th. But another player I want to give a shout out to is Kyle Tucker for the Houston Astros. Kyle Tucker hit a walk-off home run against the Orioles in one of their games. That was incredible against Felix Bautista too, one of the best closers in the game. I watched that clip. That clip was amazing because Felix Bautista doesn't allow that to happen very often. Like, it's rare, but he left the pitch over the heart of the plate, and Kyle Tucker took advantage of it. Yeah, but the Orioles are first in their division. And then, let's see. Let's check out Braves and the Pirates. Let's see. Any homers? Yeah, Matt Olson and Arcia hit homers. Almost pretty much everybody in the Braves lineup got a hit except for Kyle Pilar. Ronald Acuna, he was 1 for 4 when he was walked out of RBI. Ozzie Baez, he was 1 for 5. He got a run across. Austin Riley had 3 hits. Good for him. Matt Olson, Travis Darnod, man, this is a really good team, bro. They're 72-41. They have the best record in baseball. Like, the Orioles are right behind them, so it's pretty close between the two of them. Okay. Oh God. Oh. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh. Sorry, it was hurting my head a little bit. Okay. And of course, my Padres are struggling. They lost to them. They've dropped 2 games to the Mariners. They gotta pick it back up, man. We gotta do a series against the Diamondbacks tomorrow. The Diamondbacks are tied. They should be tied with they were tied with the Giants last time I checked. Let me look at the standings real quick. Here we go. Yeah, the Padres are 55-60. The Diamondbacks are 57-58. So the Giants are second in the NL West. If we want to have any chance of making the playoffs, we would have to overtake the Giants, which that's going to be hard because we're 7 games behind the Giants. And the Giants are looking good right now too. Let's see. Of course, the Dodgers are first. Who would have guessed? The Brewers are leading the NL Central, and the Braves are leading the NL East. The Phillies have gotten back on the roll. They started off poorly at the beginning of the year, but they've gotten it together now. They've had some great games. Last 10 games they've gone 7-3. That'll work. American League, I got the Orioles on top of the AL East. Twins are in the AL Central. And then the Rangers are in the West. The Astros are creeping up on them, though. The Angels are they got just back up to 500. They're 58-58. So I mean, if they want to have a chance to make it, they have to at least get even with the Astros. But that's pretty hard. They're about 8 games behind the Astros. So hey, best of luck to them. I mean, they got Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, but it doesn't seem like it's enough. They need more. They need more support around them. All right. Let's see. Oh, guys, and last 2 things I want to mention before we head off. Well, 3 more things. First thing is I saw that Madden EA is promoting more videos for Madden 24. I mean, the graphics look great and everything, of course, but it's not a game I'm going to be buying. I'm going to wait for it to come out on the Game Pass, mainly simple because I'm tired of investing into Ultimate Team and all that crap. So I'm just mainly going to play it for franchise mode. Play franchise mode with the boys. It's always a grand time. And then I saw that NBA 2K24 has Kobe on the cover again. Afro Kobe signature. That's awesome. I saw a couple of the ratings. Nikola Jokic is a 98 overall, and then second is Joel Embiid at a 96. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Nikola Jokic should be a 99 in my opinion, but hey, 98 is still pretty good. Nikola Jokic is just that dude. Like, the Denver Nuggets are going to be a great team to play with on that game. It's going to be unfair. And then I want to give a shout out to all the baseball community for any gamer that's out there playing MLB The Show on Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch. It's probably one of the popular sports games right now. I know it has its issues here and there, but it's a really fun game to play. Me and a couple of buddies of mine, we play it every now and then. We play co-op together. I really enjoy it personally. It's because your boy needs a break from Madden, and I play it every now and then, but it's just like I need a different game to play. And MLB The Show 23, I really enjoy it. I love it, even though it makes me mad sometimes. But hey, what game doesn't? And guys, one more thing I'm going to say before I log off tonight. I'm going to be going to 4 football games this year. I'm going to be going to 3 Saints games, 1 LSU game. I'm taking my family to see the Saints and Bucks play on October 1st. 9 of us in total, so it'll be my parents, 2 family friends, my brother and his soon-to-be wife, and then my sister and his boyfriend. So it's going to be a lot of us for that day. I'm really excited. We haven't all gone together to a sporting event in a long time. And then I'm going to 1 LSU game this year. I'm going to watch them play Auburn. Want to see great SEC game, another great SEC game in action. Last one I saw was when they played Florida, where that was Coach O's last season coaching LSU. It was a great game. That game, it was back and forth in the second half. And then I'll be going to 2 more Saints games after that. I'll be going to watch them play the Lions. Bringing my buddy Slade with me. Slade, love you, brother. He's a Lions fan, and I wanted to bring him with me because, hey, he wants to support his team. We'll see how it goes. Can we get some 3-man trivia questions? Get some trivia, my brother. Oh, you guys want to do trivia tonight? Okay. I think I can scoot it in. We could definitely do that. And then one more game. One more game I'm gonna the last game I'll go to will be watching the Saints and the Panthers. I want to see Bryce Young in action and see if he has what it takes. So I'm really excited for that game. So those will be the four football games I'll be going to this year. 3-man trivia question. Okay. Yeah. Do y'all how many questions do y'all want to do? Or let me how many number of questions? You want to do 4, 6, or 8, or you want to do more than that? Let me know. So Grant Grant Hayden, is it just y'all two in here? Or just Grant and Hayden? And 12? You want to do 12 questions? Oh gosh. We can make it work. Do you want me to just do football questions? I can do a mixture of college and NFL, or do you want to just do one specific program or conference? Yep. Hayden, are you still in here? Hayden, if you're still in here, are you down to do 12 trivia questions? And if so, do you want a mixture of college and NFL, or should we just do one specific one? Yes. College football. Just college. Okay. All right. Bet. So, okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. Grant, Hayden, y'all want to go? Y'all want to go against each other, or do you want? I mean, I don't. I can ask the questions, and then if y'all know the answer, just whoever wants to respond first, we just type it in the comments. I'll have a mixture of some really easy questions, and of course, got to throw some hard questions in there as well. But do y'all want to do it like that? Grant and Hayden, just y'all two against each other and see who gets the most questions answered correctly. Yeah. And look, whenever y'all ready to go, just let me know, and I'll start reading off the questions I have. Yeah. Okay, Grant. Hayden, what about you, buddy? Yep. Okay. All right. All right, guys, and I'll keep the score tally as well. All right, so audience, if you're just joining in, two of our watchers, our viewers, will be going against each other head to head. Be 12 questions of just college football trivia. We'll see who wins. All right. Okay. So, Grant, Hayden, your first question is what was the first what was Nick Saban's first head coaching job at what university? What school was his first head coaching job? Hey, Hayden got it right. It was Michigan State. That's where he first started out. Damn. Hey, you answered that hella quick. God damn. My man's ready. Okay. All right. Second question is what year was the last national championship where both teams were non-SEC schools? What year and what two teams were in that national championship game where it was two non-SEC teams? Hey, there you go. There you go, Grant. That is correct. 2015. It's been 8 years since that was the last championship game where there were no SEC teams in the national championship. In 2015, it was Ohio State versus Oregon. That's when Marcus Mariota was still at Oregon. That's how long it's been. All right. Cool. 1-1. Got 10 more questions left. All right. So guys, next question I got for you guys? Who was LSU's first player in football to be drafted number 1 overall? Who was LSU's first football player to be drafted number 1 overall? Nope, not Joe Burrow. Not Jamarcus Russell. That is correct, Grant. It is Billy Cannon. Billy Cannon was the first LSU player drafted number 1 overall back in 1959. Great job, Grant. Not too many people know that. All right. Let's see. What's another good question? Okay. All right. So, okay. So, Jalen Hurts set the record for the highest NIL deal in college history. Who was the second athlete behind him that had the most or second most with $1.8 million in NIL deals? So Jalen Hurts had 3.5 million. No, not Arch. Arch hasn't signed with anybody yet. I mean, not Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. Thank you, Hayden. I'm sorry. It was Bryce Young. Bryce Young had set the record for most, like the highest NIL deal with 3.5 million. I'm sorry, not Jalen Hurts. Bryce Young. So Bryce Young was first, and then there was a player right behind him that had 1.8. He's actually playing in the NFL now. He just got drafted. I'll give you a little hint. You're close. CJ Stroud was third. CJ had 1.6. There was one player that had a little more right above him. Not Anthony Richardson or not Will Levis. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Bryce Young. No. Crap. So sorry. I don't know. No, you're close. You guys are close. I'll give you another hint. He's a running back. He's a running back. Oh crap. Yeah, y'all both said it. Did Grant? Did you get it first? I mean, you said Robinson, and then Hayden said Bijan. Who do you want me to give the point to? I mean, because I think I give it to Grant because Grant got his name first or said his name first. All right. Yeah, I give it to you, Grant. You got his name first. Yeah. But Bijan Robinson was second. I know, but Grant said his last name and Hayden said his first name. Yeah. Well, look here. Tell y'all what. Since y'all both said it at kind of the exact same time, I'll give both of y'all a point. I don't think he's copying. I think he's just. He's just kind of saying names. You were spitting out more names than he was. But it's just like, he said his last name and then you said his first name. But like I said, I'm gonna give both of y'all a point. I'll give both of y'all a point. Since y'all pretty much said it at the exact same time. But it's all good. Grant has 3 and then Hayden has 2. So hey, it's still pretty evenly matched. All right. Here. We'll go to the next question. So this is question number 6. What so in the excuse me. So in this particular draft, the Chargers were first, and then they had the Colts, and then crap. Hold on, guys. That was kind of a stupid question. Hold up. Eli Manning to Philip Rivers. Yeah. No, I was going to talk about something different, but it was probably going to be too easy of a question. Okay, here I'm gonna do another one. This Hall of Fame running back came out of the University of TCU. Who is it? This Hall of Fame running back came out of the University of TCU. Damn, Grant got it. Damn, same time. Yeah, y'all did get it at the same time. Like y'all both typed it in the same time. Shit. Okay. Well, hey, that's points to both of y'all again. Y'all were answering like super quick. Yeah. Yeah, by the time I got y'all's answers, y'all both had typed it in the comment section. So yeah, let me make sure everything's okay. All right. I've adjusted it, made it a little better. All right. I'm gonna give y'all both a point again. Because I mean y'all both got it at the exact same time. Y'all are like, I'm so impressed with you guys. You guys are answering these questions super quick. All right. Let's see. We got all right, so this is question 7. Okay. Let me do a good one. Okay. All right, guys. Here what which SEC school has produced the most talent in the National Football League? Which SEC school has produced the most talent in the National Football League? Ooh, let's see. Google which SEC Google which SEC team has produced the most NFL talent? Ooh, actually, wait, hold up. No, that didn't answer the question. No, y'all both got it right the first time. It's Alabama. But I mean, Hayden. I mean, did you get it first, or was it the same time again? Y'all can be honest. Because I mean, I see Hayden's response first. Okay. Okay. Well, here, Hayden. I see. All right. So Hayden, I think you got it like just a split second faster. So I'll give you the point. But yeah, Alabama has produced the most SEC talent, or is the SEC school that has produced the most talent. They have 55 players overall that have played in the National Football League, and then LSU's right behind with second with 51. So yeah, a lot of great players that are in the NFL came out of the University of Alabama. All right, let's see. What's another good one? Let's see, we got all right. So guys, y'all are tied at 4 apiece. So it's 4-4. We got 4 questions left. Oh man, what's another good one? Okay. Okay. All right. Fofo. Yep, that's right. Fofo. Okay, guys. All right. So in the 2000 2007 college football season, LSU lost to 2 opponents that year. Who was the last team that beat them in 2007? Who was the last team that beat them? Grant's right. It was Arkansas. In 2007, they lost to Arkansas in triple overtime. I remember watching that game too. They went 11-2 or 12-2. Grant was at the game. Grant, were you really at that game? Were you at that 2007 game against the Arkansas Razorbacks? You were there? Oh, damn. Well, I had no idea he was alive and at the game. That game was like 16 years ago. I had no idea he was there. He was probably little at the time. I know I was. Uh, oh, good. Grant's just cheating. Oh man, it's all good. Let's see. So we got all right. So we got three. We got three questions left. Three left. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What's another good question? Damn. Any Big Ten questions? Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm glad. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. So guys. Okay. So here's a question. Here's a question. So out of the schools, Michigan and Ohio State, which of those two universities has produced more Hall of Famers in the National Football League, Michigan or Ohio State? Okay. Oof. Okay. Okay. Grant, I'm gonna wait for you to answer as well, and I'm gonna reveal who has more. Okay. So Hayden says Michigan, Grant says Ohio State. Okay. So on the correct answer was Grant got it right is Ohio State. Ohio State has more representatives in the Hall of Fame than Michigan does. Ohio State has 13, Michigan has 11. So very close. All right. 1 second. Oop, sorry. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Hey, Grant got it right. It's the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes have 13, and the Michigan has 11. Yeah, no, look, I'm looking at it right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, I read the number wrong. No, Hayden's right. I'm sorry, Hayden. That's my fault, bro. I read the answer wrong. So you're right. Michigan has one more than Ohio State. Ohio State has 10, and then Michigan has 11. No collusion, Grant. I promise. It's just my dumbass just can't read. Sorry about that. I pulled a Steve Harvey. No, I just yeah. Thank you guys. But no, Hayden, you were right. Michigan has 11. Ohio State has 10. So yeah, you guys are tied 5-5. There's only two questions left. All right. So the next question is going to be an interesting one. It's a kind of a video game question. See which one of y'all can get this. So who was the cover athlete on NCAA 05? Who was the cover athlete on NCAA 05? Not Reggie Bush. Reggie was 06. Yeah, Reggie was 06. Wait, why do you want to count this as no points? Y'all can still answer. Yeah, look, if you cheated. Well, no, nobody's cheated. I mean, that's not the that's not the right answer. Reggie Bush is not on the cover. Well, I mean, none of y'all got the answer right. I mean, Reggie Bush was on the cover of NCAA 06. Yeah, Hayden, you're right. It's Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald is the cover of 05. You didn't look that up, did you? Like, did you look it up? Okay. You promised you didn't look it up. Were you able to just were you able to remember that Larry was on the cover? Not too bad. Okay. All right. Do y'all want me to ask a different question? Everything good, or I just want to make sure everybody's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll give you the point, Hayden. All right. So this will be the last question, y'all. Last question. I'll this of course every last question will be worth double points. So this question will be worth 2 points. So whoever answers it correctly first will be the wiener. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Your last question of the night is your last question. Who who was the last university to join the Pac-12 conference? Who was the last university to join the Pac-12 conference? Let me see. Let's see. All right. Let's see. The correct answer was Utah. So Hayden got it right. You were close, Grant. It was Colorado joined first, and then Utah was the last one to join. So Hayden, congratulations. They joined this. They joined the same time. Yeah, did they join the same time? Because for what I found, it seemed like Colorado was first, and then Utah joined like right after. So technically, Utah was the last team to join. I mean, I did see they joined the same year, but it wasn't like the same exact time. They went from Pac-10 to Pac-12. Oh man. No, I mean yeah. This is baloney. Hey man, I know. But hey, look, ultimately, overall, you guys did pretty well. I mean, the questions I asked, you were able to answer them pretty quickly. You guys have really great sports knowledge. Uh, I mean, yeah, I could do. I mean, I could do one more. If Hayden wants to do one more, then I'll do one more, or I'll ask one more. Do one for fun. Oh, you want me to? Well, you want me to do a hockey question? Okay. My money has deposited already. Thanks. Within the last 2 years, or we won't know it. Okay. All right. I'll let me find one real quick. Okay. So let's see. The San Jose Sharks. I win. Daniel, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining in, buddy. Daniel, you can join in on this too if you like. We just finished the trivia, but we're asking one trivia question for fun. It's a hockey question, and I just found one. So if you want to participate as well, you can. Okay. So, guys, your hockey question is, what hockey speedster is nicknamed the Russian Rocket? What hockey speedster is nicknamed the Russian Rocket? Usain Bolt. Vladimir Kucherov. No. Unfortunately, no, guys. But Hayden is close. Hayden's close. Hayden's got his first name, but that's not his last name. Hayden wins. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, you could still answer. I mean, like I said, Hayden got his first name correct, but he didn't get his last name. I need his first name and his last name. We need one within the last 2 years. All right, hold on. Okay, here we go. Which hockey team has won the most Stanley Cups? Which hockey team has won the most Stanley Cups? Nope, not the Sharks, not the Red Wings, not the Bruins, not the Penguins. Not the Blackhawks, not the Islanders. Not Avalanche. Yes, Grant, you are correct. It is the Montreal Canadiens. They have won the most Stanley Cups. The Montreal Canadiens have won the most Stanley Cups. Turn me up, Lando. Somebody cool me down. Here you go, Grant. I got the applause button for you, dog. Well, this is for all of y'all for being able to answer the question so quickly and having really, really great sports knowledge. Oh, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Daniel, I'm sorry you joined late. Hey, I can't hear the sounds louder. Hold on one second. Oof. There we go. Yeah, I try to do trivia every show. I always like doing trivia with the guests, of course. Or when I have guests on, it's always nice to do trivia. We can't hear that L. Trivia next time. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll do it. I try to do it every show. But here, guys, before you go, I'm gonna leave you off with one question. This is gonna be an NFL football question. Daniel cheats. No trivia for him. Let's do guest versus chat. I was actually thinking about doing that, Grant. Do guest versus chat. I'll try to do that on Tuesday or Thursday show next week, or we could continue doing it from here on out. False. I'm suing Hayden. Okay. But hey, real quick, the question I wanted to ask you guys, it's an NFL question. See if you can answer it. Who is the all-time leading passer, rusher, and receiver for the Detroit Lions? So who's the all-time leading passer, rusher, and receiver for the Detroit Lions? Yep, Stafford and Barry Sanders. There you go, guys. Great job. Yep, Stafford, Barry Sanders, and Calvin Johnson. That's the passer, rusher, and receiver. That one, that one's pretty easy. Let me see. Let me give y'all a little hard one. Golf. 2 for 3 will get you. 2 for 3 will get you in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean 2 out of those 3 are in the Hall of Fame, and I don't know if Matthew Stafford will ever get in there. Marvin Jones Jr. I mean, he played for the Lions for a couple seasons. He was all right. All right. Do a little. I'll give you a harder one. Who are the Philadelphia Eagles? Who's the Philadelphia Eagles all-time passer, rusher, and receiver? So the Philadelphia Eagles all-time passer, rusher, and receiver. All right, Grant's got the passer right. It's Donovan McNabb. Let's see. Yep. It's not Deshaun Jackson, but Danny, you do have the running back right. LaShawn McCoy is Eagles all-time rusher. So you got Donovan McNabb as their all-time passer. LaShawn McCoy or Shady McCoy is the all-time rusher. Now you just need the passer. Hey, there you go, Hayden. It's Harold Carmichael. Harold Carmichael's the Eagles' all-time leading receiver, and he's also the tallest wide receiver, or the first tallest wide receiver ever played in the National Football League, like 6'7", 6'8". Nice. All right. Do y'all want to do one more? Or do y'all want to catch this back up again on another night? Up to y'all. Another? Okay. Uno más. You got it. Okay. I don't want to do the Saints because you guys would get the Saints one in like less than 3 seconds. Let's see. The Patriots would be too easy as well. Okay. All right, let's do this. Can you can you tell me for the Buffalo Bills, who's the Buffalo Bills all-time leading passer, rusher, and receiver for the Buffalo Bills? Yep, Jim Kelly's the all-time leading passer. Not OJ. See, Grant, you got the passer right, so you just need the rusher and receiver. Kelvin Benjamin. I forgot about that dude. Cole Beasley? No, not Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley joined the Bills like late in his career. He was with the Cowboys for most of his career. Reggie Bush. Dalton Kincaid. Oh, Daniel, Reggie played for the Saints and the Lions. Dalton Kincaid. Oh man, what a name! Okay. Here I'll give you for their rusher. I'll give you a hint. This running back played at the University of Oklahoma State. They're running the Bills' running all-time running back or rushing leader played at the University of Oklahoma State. Reggie was on the Bills 2016. Really? I thought he retired with the Lions. Oh, he did. Yeah, he played for the. Oh, he did. Well, he did play. He played for the Dolphins. He played for the Bills, Dolphins, Lions, and San Francisco. Damn, my bad. Sorry, Daniel. Yep. Because I honestly thought that after he was done playing with the Lions, Daniel, I thought he retired, or I thought he retired after playing for the Lions. I had no idea he played for the Well, actually, no, I do remember him playing slightly for the Dolphins, but I had no idea he played for two more teams after that. That's crazy. He retired in 2017. I had no idea. But yeah, Grant, that you're right. That's the rusher and passer, Thurman Thomas and Andre Reed. Grant, did you have to look it up, or were you able to remember it? Tell me the truth. Oh, he looked it up. Daniel? How you know he looked it up? How you know? No, I got that. Totally looked it up. I figured. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all right. Oh man. But hey guys, thank y'all so much for participating and thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys. And all the other audience members that watched tonight, thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully y'all could tune into next Tuesday and Thursday shows next week. And as a special announcements, I've said previously, I'm gonna do 3 live fantasy football drafts here on Big Boot Sports Podcast. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Super excited. Hopefully you guys will be able to tune into that. But as always, y'all, have a wonderful night. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.